up, Bunny Turdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Friday. You guys know what that means. The Oricon charts are out, and this is going to be the top 20 Oricon rankings for March 7th through 13th. But before I get to this, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos and getting faster by the second. We're talking panic attack, migraine-induced, and hyper-speed levels of struggle up in here. Seriously, I'm struggling to keep a roof over my head. It is that bad. But if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below, as well as the link to the full top 50 chart, courtesy of Manga Maguri and Josuke, who, thanks to them, we get these charts every week. So, how this works is, what I'll do is I'll read the number, then, the title and the volume number, and if it's a new release, when it came out, and then, the weekly / total numbers. If it's not a new release, after I read the title and volume number, I'll read how many copies it was sold for the week, then when it came out, and then the overall numbers it has sold. And if it is on the top 10 manga series weekly sales, I'll mention those numbers as well. And in addition, I will mention if I cover the series or not. And if I don't cover the series, I'll explain why. I do need to mention a couple of series that are on this list for the manga series weekly sales that are not in the top 20. One of them, of course, being, let me just make sure I'm right on this. I think I am. One of them being My Dress Up Darling, which sold 77,719 copies this week. And of course, that's because of the anime adaptation. And I already mentioned in my live reaction for My Dress Up Darling last night. Yeah, there be idiotic sheep buying. They be buying about the dumbest things, of course. Am I surprised about it? No. And the grifters be grifting about it as well. I already gave them their time. They ain't getting any more of it. Of course, Mystery to Iona Care is still selling some copies. They sold 105,860 copies this past week. And Jujutsu Kaisen sold 164,383 copies. Those are not in the top 20. Are they in the top 50? I believe so, if I am looking correctly. I know Jujutsu Kaisen is. I think Mystery to Iona Care is as well. I could be wrong. Mystery to Iona Care might have been kicked out of the top. Mystery to Iona Care is no longer in the top 50. But you know what is out of the top 10 manga series weekly sales is Kimetsu no Yaiba, which I'm very surprised about. Very, very surprised about. Oh my god, I'm very surprised about that. But I knew it was coming. Another thing I have to do, I have to mention a couple of honorable mentions in terms of new releases. They're not in the top 20, but I have to mention them because they deserve my time. One of them being at number 27, which is UQ Holder Volume 17, which is the final, or I'm sorry, not Volume 17, Volume 28. And it came out on March 9th, and in 5 days sold 28,432 copies. You know why it probably didn't sell as much as it should have, or it could have, is one, the ending. I'm still salty about this ending. And the other reason could be this cover. There must have been a lot of Totemaru shippers. The Totemaru shippers are salty. much you want to bet that's what it is? There are probably a bunch of Totemaru shippers that are salty as fuck over in Japan, and also they're pissy about the ending. How much you want to bet? I'm calling that now. That is why it is on the top 20. The other one that I'm kind of surprised isn't in the top 20, because it's been so goddamn good, is Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest Volume 11. It's at number 24, but still. It also came out on March 9th and sold 30,674 copies. If you are not reading 100 Years Quest, why aren't you? It is so fucking good. Oh my god, it is so fucking good. I love 100 Years Quest. I've been covering it since chapter 1, and I love it. Alright, now let's get to the top 20. So, number 20, and this has been a chop, because it was in the top 3 last week, and it breaks my heart. And I covered this manga yesterday, actually, is Jibaku Shonen Hanoka-kun, a.k.a. Toilet Bound Hanoka-kun Volume 17. I'm very sad that it got the chop. It came out, for the week it sold 36,152 copies, came out on February 26th, in 16 days sold 188,392 copies. I've been covering this manga for a couple of years now. Love this manga, and this month's chapter was fucking lit. Oh my god. We got number 6's backstory, and I feel so bad. My poor baby. My poor number 6. Go read this manga. You will love it. It deserves the world. Number 19 makes me so happy. I am so proud. I feel like a proud mama right now. I do. Because it's Togen Anki Volume 18. It came out on March 8th. And in 6 days sold 36,672 copies. Why do I feel like a proud mama? First of all, Urushibara follows me on Twitter. And I like to believe Urushibara watches my content. I think Urushibara does watch my content. And I've been covering Togen Anki since chapter 9. And the art has gotten so much better. And it really shows how much better the art has gotten via the sales. It has sold over 1 million copies, and the manga has been getting reprints. And Urushibara, I keep telling Urushibara, just freaking improve the art, give us metaphorical art, make the blood less shiny, and you'll be getting somewhere. And also make the movement more fluid and less stiff, and stop giving hair helmet realists. Get somewhere, and we've been getting it. It's been baby steps. Oh god, it has been baby steps. We're getting there. We are getting there. And you wonder why I'm so harsh in my manga live reactions. Togen Anki is exactly why. But go read Togen Anki, in all honesty. I love Togen Anki a lot. And I'm mad that it is not licensed in the States yet. It needs to be. Alright, so number 18 is Kenji Nomago Volume 19. It is also a new release. It came out on March 10th, and in 4 days sold 38,678 copies. I actually put this one on my TBR list. It is there. It is on my TBR list. Kenji Nomago is. I double checked the scans. The English name is also called Wise Man's Grandchild. It's on my TBR list. I am reading Ragna Crimson right now. Once I'm done with Ragna Crimson, I will get onto Kenji Nomago. I will. The scans are basically up to date. There's 2 chapters it's missing, but for the most part, it's up to date. I'm very, very excited to get into Kenji Nomago. It's another isekai. Fuck's sakes. Is 2020... I have to ask this. Is 2022 going to be the year of isekai? Because I have lost count on how many goddamn isekais I have binge read over this past year. Not just in 2022, but in 2021 as well. And not just isekai, but Dragon series. So, yeah, and if you seen a lot of the series that have been adding to the channel, to the queue, it's a lot of isekai. So yes, that is definitely into the queue. All right, so number 17 is Blue Balls. I mean Blue Box Volume 4. That it's got in the chop. Got in the chop. For the week, it sold 43,161 copies. Came out on March 4th. 10 days sold 86,095 copies. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I've preached it many a times. The manga is boring. It is very, very boring. Why? Why do people like it? I don't know. Will I try and get back into it? Maybe. I'll try again with it. I've tried like 3 or 4 times with this, and it's still boring. Ayakashi Triangle is a different story. You had to have a chapter fucking banned for me to get back into it, and then there was reasons that I got into it again, and it worked. But this one, there are better freaking romance mangas that you can read, and better sports mangas you can read, and better sports romance mangas you can read than Blue Balls. I'm tired of being blue balled, and I don't want to deal with that again. But oh god. Anyways, enough about that ranting. Let's get to number 16, which is if you like Blue Balls, that is your prerogative. Enjoy being blue balled by Blue Box. Enjoy that. The art is pretty, though. I'll give you that. Number 16 is Yubisaki to Renren, a.k.a. Where are you? A Sign of Affection, Volume 6. It's a new release. It came out on March 11th, and 3 days sold 42,721 copies. I tried to find scans for that, and I could not. Could not find scans that were up to date. So, yeah, I can't cover it. I would if I could, but I cannot. Let's see. All right, so number 15, I will do the numbers for that one because it is the limited edition for Tensei Shitara Slime Ken. I will do it when I get to the regular edition. I will combine those numbers because I feel like that would be the better way to go about it. Because that way we save time, and then I can also discuss. I don't have to repeat myself in regards to Tensei Shitara Slime Ken. But anyways, moving on. Number 14 is Dan Volume 4. Yeah, I got a chop. For the week, it sold 46,743 copies. Came out on March 4th. In 10 days, sold 97,828 copies. If you aren't reading Dan, why? I've been covering Dan for a while now. I love this manga. It is what action manga should be. We've been getting some Star Wars realness in here. Star Wars can never do what Dan is doing. Disney Plus, you wish you could be doing what Dan is doing. I'm just saying. Because we had some fighter stuff going on. It was bomb. Last chapter was kick-ass. Anyways, number 13. God damn it, I'm going to have to deal with the long-ass name here, huh? Is Koko wa Ori ni Makasere Saki ni Ike to Idakara Tennen ga Tadara Den Setsu ni Nadaida. There we go. AKA, I became a legend a decade later after telling my comrades to leave everything to me and retreat first. Also known as 10 years after saying leave this to me and go, I became a legend. I did it. Ha. It's another new release. And it came out on March 7th. In 7 days, sold 47,704 copies. Can I cover it? No. Why? Scans aren't up to date. That's why. Because it's only, there's only 22 chapters. Would I like to have all the chapters? Yeah, but there's only 22 chapters. It's not even close to 8 volumes are available. All right. Let's get to the next one here, which is Mashley at number 12, volume 10. It came, or for the week, it sold 48,108 copies, came out on March 4th, and in 10 days, it sold 90,191 copies. I will say this about Mashley, it is getting a novel. So if you are a Mashley fan, there you go. I tried covering this manga way back, and it just didn't do it for me, because it's basically One Punch Man and Mob Psycho 100 meets Harry Potter, and it's not even good One Punch Man, and it's not even good One Punch Man and Mob Psycho 100 are better. It's like the bare minimum. It's like the bare minimum of Mob Psycho 100 and One Punch Man. Because One Punch Man and Mob Psycho 100 have way better writing. I'm just saying. And same with Harry Potter. Better writing. I'm just saying, facts are facts, yo. But different strokes for different folks, I guess. Alright, so number 11 is Tokyo Revengers, volume 26. So yes, it got the chop. For the week, it sold 48,354 copies. Oh, freaking A. Am I missing series numbers? I'm not. Oh, thank God. I was like thinking, did I miss series numbers? I did not. Tokyo Revengers volume 26. I'm actually at the right number here. Sweet. For the week, it sold 48,354 copies. Came out on February 17th. In 25 days, sold 833,275 copies. And for the week, in general, for Tokyo Revengers, and this is all volumes, it sold 181,865 copies. Tokyo Revengers, I've been covering for a minute. The manga is ending soon. We are at the final battle. If you're not reading Tokyo Revengers again, I must ask you why. But something that's very weird that I saw, and I tweeted about this, is someone that was working with that worked on Tokyo Revengers. I can't remember who off the top of my head. Is doing a collaboration with Justin Bieber. I was like, what? That's the most random thing I've ever seen. I'm like, I know that we've seen like Adriana Grande and Justin Bieber and Lady Gaga up in Me and Roboco. But like, what? Okay, whatever. Now we're getting into the top 10, which is like, yeah. So number 10 is Kawaii Dakijani Shikimori-san Volume 12. It's a new release. Came out on March 9th. And in 5 days, sold 48,533 copies. I tried with this one. I did. Can't cover it because the format is too weird. The structure of the manga is weird, so it just doesn't work for me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I have been recording content nonstop since like 7:30 this morning. Yes, I'm tired. So you're gonna have to deal with this. But anyways, it is getting an anime adaptation. It's coming out It's coming out next month. Stay tuned. Number 9 is Uzaki-chan wa Asabodai Volume 8. Also new release. Came out on March 9th. 5 days, sold 52,920 copies. I love this manga a lot. I think it's ending soon. I tried finding the right place to cover it, but the chapters are just really short. That's the problem. So that's why I didn't cover it. But I like this manga a lot. It is very, very cute. Go read it if you haven't. Number 8 makes my life very happy about this one is Matsusukai no Yome volumes, aka The Ancient Magus' Bride, volume 17. It's a new release, came out on March 10th. and in 4 days sold 54,284 copies. If you have not read this manga or not reading this manga, and you are an anime only, or you are an anime only, you are missing out. Especially if you're an anime only, because Wit Studios is a piece of shit and they did not adapt this manga correctly. I had to rage quit. I rage quitted this one. I did. I was so pissed because not only did they cut out lore, they went past what the manga covered and gave just an anime original ending for no fucking reason. I was so mad. There was no reason to cut out this lore. They did my boy Joseph dirty. I was pissed because Ancient Magus Bride manga is amazing. It's so good. The lore is freaking fantastic. We have the Morgan there, which is an amazing Irish goddess, or Irish/Celtic goddess. We've seen some cool ruins. We got a Gorgon with Zoe, a half Gorgon with Zoe, who is amazing. And no, Chise ain't married to Elias, so Wit lied to you. And Wit lied to you. Wit lied to the people on the panel at the freaking industry panel as well about the Ancient Magus' Bride. As well, but because this is why Wit pisses me off. Wit says they want to make sure the story is done the way that it has a begin, that that it actually feels complete and all that shit. I'm like, especially in regards to the Ancient Magus Bride, because I asked, because I was just like with Mappa with Kakiguri, I was pissed. They flat out said, well, we want to make sure that it had an ending. I'm like, this is supposed to be a manga to anime adaptation, not your interpretation. And the manga is still going. Like, what the fuck? You could have found a way to end it. Like, and also, they didn't do this shit with Attack on Titan. You do it to Ancient Magus Bride, though. Wit, you had your karma. I don't give a shit. You can like Wit all you want, but when it comes to Ancient Magus Bride, you lose me. I don't like that. Actually, I should say this. That's why I don't like Wit. Is what they did to Ancient Magus Bride. When I hear people say they like Wit and they praise Wit all the time, I'm like, nope. What they said at that panel really pissed me off and rubbed me the wrong way. I don't trust Wit. I don't. And their karma came to them. And I love it. Enjoy that karma, Wit. Sucks about your animators, about your jobs, but the karma came. I'm telling you, I've learned a lot. You learn a lot from going to these panels. I've learned a lot about Mappa, and I've learned a lot about Wit. So I have reasons. Anyways, but as I said, go read Ancient Magus' Bride. Go read it, you will understand. And I've been covering it for a very long time. I love that manga so much. It deserves better. Joseph deserves better than that bullshit that you did, Wit. I know that video is probably going to be long as hell. I don't care, because Ancient Magus Bride deserved the time. It did. Alright, so number 7 is Gokushu Fudo, a.k.a. The Way of the House Husband, Volume 9. It's a new release. Came out on March 9th. In 5 days, sold 56,813 copies. I tried to cover this one. I did, but it's with the formatting. The chapters are too short. It just didn't work. But I love this manga. I'm glad it's getting a good live action adaptation. I know it's weird that I'm saying that. That anime bastardization could go straight to hell. So all those fucking naysayers that are saying that, oh, all live action adaptations are bad, Way of the House Husbands one is looking actually really good. Go look at the trailers. They look fantastic. Number 6 is for Windbreaker Volume 6. It's also a new release. Came out on March 9th, and in 5 days sold 59,657 copies. The scans are not up to date, and it very much frustrates me. Kodansha, I swear to God, Kodansha, I already have gripes with Kodansha right now in regards to Jujika no Rokinen. Trust and believe I do. But that's a whole, you can go watch those videos for that. But god damn it, I swear. Anyways, number 5. Oh wait, Windbreaker. Hold on a second. I got series numbers for that. Windbreaker is on the manga series weekly sales. For the week, it's sold, and this is all volumes, sold 90,686 copies. Alright. Now for number 5, which is Dr. Stone, volume 25. So for the week, it sold 83,559 copies. Came out on March 4th. And in 10 days, sold 158,539 copies. Am I surprised? No. Am I happy? Yes. I like Dr. Stone. I covered it since chapter 1. Am I happy about that ending still? No. Also, go subscribe to Boichi's YouTube channel. Boichi's been doing more live draws for Dr. Stone, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping that he's going to do more One Piece ones as well, because I know Boichi likes One Piece a lot. So stay tuned for that. And then Dr. Stone for the week, for all volumes, sold this is for the week, sold 120,584 copies. Now number 4 makes my life, because number 4 is for Grand Blue Volume 18. Yes, Grand Blue's getting the love it deserves. Yes. So Grand Blue Volume 18 is a new release. It came out on March 7th. In 7 days, sold 99,014 copies. If you are not reading Grand Blue, why? There's no reason for you not to read Grand Blue, especially when all the chapters, including simulpubs, are available on the Crunchyroll manga app. Yes, that is... Crunchyroll's manga app actually has the chapters for Grand Blue on it. Thank God that it's using its Kodansha partnership for something. Yes, Grand Blue is on the Crunchyroll manga app. I am not sponsored by Crunchyroll. Probably, I don't understand why I'm not at this point, considering how much I promote the goddamn app. But it's there. And Grand Blue is fucking legit. It is one of the funniest manga I think I've ever covered on this channel. I die every time I cover it. It's so fucking hilarious. We stand Koei. Koei is best boy. Koei must be protected at all costs. I fucking love this manga so much. That anime was terrible. This manga deserves the world. This manga deserves better. Seriously. Grand Blue deserves more. It deserves more. It deserves the world. Oh, that's right. Poor Koei was in a really shitty position last chapter. Oh, poor Koei. No. Koei must be saved. Anyways. Okay. Let's get to and also, this is... if you haven't told Crunchyroll yet that they need to add more manga to their manga app, more simulpubs to the manga app, do it. I'm working on getting Manga Mode to try, and I'm trying to get Kamiki to do it as well, to get something going with Kodansha, because I'm getting fucking sick of Crunchyroll not doing their shit. And speaking of, they need to at this point they need to sponsor me too, because if I start promoting their apps. Again, why I am not sponsored is beyond me. Alright, so number 3 is Eurocamp Volume 13. It's another new release that came out on March 10th, and in 4 days sold 102,601 copies. Alright, with Eurocamp, let's see, what volume are we at? Again, my memory's bad. Volume 13. Oh, before I do that, Grand Blue, by the way, has sold, for all volumes, sold 100,730 copies. Yay! And also Eurocamp for the week sold 112,765 copies. That's all volumes. I'm glad I caught myself on that. Eurocamp, the scans are not up to date. Even if they were in English, they are not up to date, which really stinks because I'd like to cover Eurocamp. But there, yes, and as I said, sold 102,601 copies for the week, which I think is the same here, right? No, it did sell other volumes. Okay, now let's get to number 2, which is the manga that was number 1 last week, Kaiju, aka Monster, number 8, volume 6. I'm not happy that Kafka was robbed. I'm pissed that Kafka was robbed. Why is he not getting the former King of Monsters weapon? Stupid. There's no explanation for it. I'm not happy about this. Anyways, for the week it sold 164,121 copies. Came out on March 4th. And in 10 days sold 434,088 copies. And then for overall total sales for the week for Monster number 8, it's 187,373 copies. And I think I'm like the only person that's been covering this manga since chapter 1. And I love this manga. So, yeah, there you go. Okay, so now we're at number 1, which you probably should have guessed by now, is Tensei Shitara Slime Datta Ken Volume 20. We have the limited edition, and which is at number 15, and the regular edition as well. So let me make sure I have the numbers correct for this. Hold on. We need to have this. So, yeah. 45 plus 256. Okay. So for the limited edition, that's at number 15. And by the way, both of these, both the limited edition and the regular edition came out on March 5th. In 5 days, the limited edition sold 45,372 copies, and the regular edition sold 256,308 copies. So that would make it a total of 301,608 oh my god. 301,680 copies. And for the week, in total, this is for all Tensei Shitara Slime Datta Ken copies, is 319,496 copies. Woo! We did it! So I'm very, very happy to see Slime dominating the charts. I'm glad to see that the paper shortage is starting to, calm down a little bit. We're starting to get more paper up in y'all. Glad to see Grand Blue is up in the top 5. Very, very, very happy with that because I love Grand Blue a lot. It's getting the love it deserves. Very happy to see Ancient Magus Bride up in the top 10 because Ancient Magus Bride is fucking legit. Go read it if you have not read it. And also, again, I am very happy that Togen Anki is in the top 20. That makes me so happy. You have no fucking idea. It makes me very proud of you, Rushibara. It does. I'm sad that Jabakushon and Hanoka got the chop, but it is what it is. But yeah, it really looks like, once again, new releases are dominating. This makes me very happy to see all these new releases come out and just dominate. And Jujutsu Kaisen, it looks like your time is coming to an end. But you know what else it looks like to me, especially based off the weekly sales? Kimetsu no Yaiba, your time is ended. Your time is good. It's done. You are not, because Kimetsu no Yaiba is not in the weekly sales anymore. So I think that until the next season of the anime comes out, Kimetsu no Yaiba is done. It is. And I'm fine with that. Absolutely fine with that. But the one series we gotta watch out for sure is My Dress Up Darling. The next volume, when the next volume comes out, watch, it's gonna be up there. It is. But I'm very, very happy. Very happy. But the other one, of course, is Takopi's Original Sin. The first volume did drop to the top 30, but that second volume, man, woo! When that second volume comes out, watch out. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys thought of this list. Are you guys surprised by the placements? I'm kind of surprised with some of the placements, to be honest. I am. Is it a happy? I'm very pleasantly surprised with some of them. I'm glad to see Tensei Shitara Slime Datta can take the top spot. I'm very happy with this. Very. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing, I'm going to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more manga content, whether it be news, live reactions, Oricon, and so on. A few ways you can do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.